go.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
All right. Baseball Banter, episode 107, live and in full effect.
Oh, yeah.
Minus the splitting headache I have, but I digress. We're back, bitches. Oh, I said that last time. Set, what number? 5? Set number 5? The new set. This is the first time you've been part of it.
That's right.
I did a Thor's Thoughts in front of it, but that was just Thor running a solo mission.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I am Thor. That is Brian. We are Basement Boy Banner. So I'm opening up the live chat. Oh, haha. Let me turn that down. Yeah, you know what? Calm down. I'm a professional.
Professional.
So if you want to chat, we got the live chat open. Come and chat with us. We don't have a lot to talk about. I mean, I'm sure there is a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things we've missed, like usual.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a new animated movie that came out a couple weeks ago that I didn't get and we haven't talked about. It's called Suicide Squad Hell to Pay.
Didn't we watch a preview for that?
We did. Yep. So, cool.
Mm-hmm.
A couple announcements at the end of the show about new shows coming your way.
Yeah, buddy.
Soon. And by soon, I mean when we get to them. But let's start off this week's edition of Baseball Banner with, I'm trying to think what we're going to talk about. Deadpool 2 trailer, the final trailer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we just watched it right before the show started. I know what I'm doing here. So, Deadpool 2 comes out May 18th. So in a couple weeks. We're like 3 weeks away, I want to say. From the release, and they put out the final trailer. They really set up all of X-Force now. We got Shatterstar confirmed. We got Terry Crews as Bedlam.
Yes.
Bedlam confirmed. And then
Domino?
Domino. Yeah, Domino we've known forever. I like that though. It's like, what's your superpower? She's like, luck. Like, how is that cinematic? She's like, yeah, it is. Like, we'll meet in the middle. No, it isn't. I like that part a lot. And then who is the dude at the end?
Oh, dude.
Paul?
How could we not remember his name?
I want to say Paul.
That doesn't sound
We're going to call him
but
Paul. Joe? No, it wasn't Joe.
Apparently, he's got like a Facebook and everything.
It was Paul. And he showed up like at the end of the trailer, and they're just like, what'd they say? Like, what's your superpower? And he's like, I don't have one. I just saw the ad. And they're like, you're in.
Yeah.
And then it shows him like skydiving with the crew. He's going to die for sure. I would assume he dies.
I hope not.
I hope so.
I hope they keep him going.
They did show good parts of Colossus. There's like a still in that trailer that I didn't show you at the moment, but where Colossus is hitting something, and there's super speculation because he's hitting something metal that it's Juggernaut. But you can't even see that it's a person.
Right.
Because there's a huge debate going on. Because the last trailer kind of paints that Cable's the main bad guy. He's like, watch out for Cable or something when they parachute in. He said something quippy. I don't know. It's Deadpool quips, and I got a headache. But they're kind of painting as Cable is the bad guy of the film, but I don't think that's the case. I think that's kind of a swerve. I think that's a little misdirection. You know what I mean? I don't know who the bad guy is going to be, but I don't think it is. But it's interesting you see him fight him in a lot of different scenarios, like on the freeway, and then like in what appears to be like a jail cell. Because he's got the yellow jumpsuit on and the collar.
Yeah. And
people are speculating those collars are like, if you ever watch X-Men the animated series back in the 90s, and I recommend that you do, they had a genosis. They had collars that suppressed their mutant ability.
Oh, okay.
And Cable was part of that story. So there's some Easter eggish type stuff. I'm super, super excited for this. What did you think of the trailer, though?
I thought it was super good.
I thought it was super good.
Thought it was super good, dude.
Man, you add so much to the discussion.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. No, so that part where he's cutting the bullets at the end, and you can just see him. They go to the side shot, and you just see blood splatter out the back. He's like, your bullets are really fast. There's a lot of good moments in there. I think the Domino stuff's gonna work really well. The parts of that trailer with her in it worked for me.
The thing I'm really liking is from seeing the trailer, it doesn't feel like we're just getting like
the same thing.
Another Deadpool movie.
Oh yeah, this seems different. This seems different for sure, and that might be because there's a different director. You know, you still got Ryan Reynolds and the team behind it, but it's not Tim Miller. It's some other dude, one of the directors of John Wick.
Oh,
so there's
okay.
like 2 dudes who direct those movies or whatever. So yeah, I mean, a couple weeks from now, honestly though, the only thing I can really think about at the present time is Avengers: Infinity War.
Yeah, buddy.
It's consumes my mind right now.
Why do we go Porg when we could have put Giant Thanos here?
Because we're saving Giant Thanos for the Avengers: Infinity War reaction video that we're gonna shoot Thursday night at midnight.
Oh my
So
goodness.
Thursday night at midnight, be prepared for a live Basement Boy reactions video to Avengers: Infinity War. We'll try to keep it spoiler free to the best of our abilities. But I think spoiler reviews will probably be hitting the internet that night at midnight anyways. So I got tickets for 2 showings already throughout the weekend. I have one for Thursday night with you and the couch.
Couldn't remember.
And then we got one for Sunday with nephew, which happy birthday nephew, just turned 11 this week.
Yeah, buddy.
My brother, and then Aaron and Levi. So whole crew again. It's gonna be fun. I'm pumped. I'm really pumped. I'm pumped for nephew to see it. I'm pumped for Levi to see it. I'm very excited for myself to see it.
You're not pumped for me to see it?
Could give a shit less about you. But no,
Cool.
I've been trying to temper, and there was somebody had posted on one of the groups, the many groups I'm part of on Facebook, about being concerned about this movie, and he was asking for advice, like, how do I not feel concerned, pretty much. And I said, my best advice to everybody right now for this week is temper your expectations, get rid of your preconceived notions, and don't fucking Star Wars The Last Jedi this film for us. Like, honestly, let's not do that. If it's not what we want, or people die who we don't want to die, or don't die that we want to die, like, just enjoy the film. Like, get rid of all that other stuff, expectations, preconceived notions. Go in, sit down, and enjoy yourself for 2.5 hours. We've been building for this for 10 years.
Right.
Like, this is a decade of my life. This is the most meaningful thing I have going on in my life this week. Now, that might be a sad,
and ultimately,
commentary on my life,
but
no
movie will ever meet a 10-year build expectation. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where, you know what I mean? You can build a movie way too high. It's a movie ultimately.
The hype is, I mean, we're at critical mass on the hype train right now. You know what I mean? We're treading in dangerous waters.
And that's why, like, we have to remember to reel ourselves back before we do exactly like what you said. Where we where we turn a movie that was at minimum
split the fan base
into just
and
trash,
war over it. I had 2 disagreements with Aaron this weekend, with my girlfriend this weekend, over Last Jedi. 2 disagreements.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't want to have those same discussions when it comes to to Avengers: Infinity War, because this is gonna be touchy. Like, how they handle this movie, the amount of characters, like everything that's about to happen or not happen, or could possibly happen. Plus, you got to remember, there's a part 4. There's another one. They say it's 2 separate films, but let's not forget that they're not. They were supposed to be part 1 and part 2, and there's still technically going to be a part 1 and a part 2. I think part 1's going to have, because the trailers aren't doing themselves any help either. When were we shooting the video and the trailer was on for, when I was shooting the Thor video, the Thor's Thoughts video. There was a trailer on the TV. It was like a TV spot and then, like, see how it all ends or whatever. And I'm like, that's dangerous. Like, don't tell people that. Like, you're setting the bar so high, so very high. Because I did a Thor's Thoughts. You probably don't know this because you don't watch videos on our channel, but it's my most underrated MCU movies.
Yep.
It was a pretty good video. I recommend everybody watching it. But yeah, so I'm nervous. But I'm excited. This week, nervous excitement.
Yeah.
Rampant. Yes.
But
Yep. So who do you think's gonna die? No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
they're setting it up too much, like it's gonna be like it's gonna be Iron Man. Then I feel anytime they do that, swerve.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to push you this direction, and it's gonna go that direction.
But it's the only way because people speculate so wildly with all of these trailers, and if you put even a snapshot of something, and it's like, oh, it spoils everything.
They break down, like, literally. There's people who get the trailer, like, not pirate off the internet, but get it off the internet, and then every frame separate it and like go through and like zoom in on stuff. It's too much.
Right.
It's too much.
It's like, and when we live in a world like that, and people wonder why they have parts of the movie that's not in the movie in the trailer, and why the trailers are framed a certain way to completely trick you, and you're like, well, you know, the trailer made me think I was going to get this, and I got this.
Or the trailer does show you the entire movie nowadays, and you go on and you already know everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which is like, I don't want a movie spoiled for me before I get to enjoy it cinematically like I want to enjoy it.
It's too easy to completely break a trailer down to the point where you spoil it for yourself.
When it's dangerous. You know what I mean? It's dangerous to do that because, again, it's not tempering your expectations, or it's not, you know, especially if you go in with like, if these 5 things don't happen, I'm not gonna like this movie, regardless of quality of movie. Like if this happens, or if this happens, I'm gonna hate it. Like someone's like, what if Thanos and what if all the Avengers turn out to be Skrulls? And I was like, that wouldn't make any sense. I mean, they could do it to pretty much recast everybody. Like all the main 5 have been Skrulls the whole time, which. We're not gonna go down these deep rabbit holes. Let's debate after the movie comes out. Let's not speculate to the point of nauseum leading into the movie. Let's come out of the movie and have some good, respectful, you know, intelligent discussions about what we did it in. Like, because like I said, me and my girlfriend got into 2 arguments about Last Jedi. But the one thing we can do is when we discuss it, we can discuss it without. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we can just kind of amicably and like
some people
share
make it
viewpoints.
like you're my enemy now because you think differently.
You hated that movie. You're not a Star Wars fan. You like that movie. You must be like, you know, an idiot. Like it's you know, there's again, I've stated this before on many episodes, but it's not black and white. It's all shades of gray, people. Because as soon as you go to an extreme, you've pretty much lost whatever point you're trying to argue at. Right. You got to stay in the shade. You know what I mean? So, you know, James Cameron. Speaking of Avatar. Speaking of Avengers films, James Cameron wants us all to get superhero fatigue. So, because there's other stories that could be told. Number one. Make Avatar 2, asshole. It's been like a decade, first off. Number 2, don't tell us what we should like get tired of or when we should get tired of it. And number 3, more movies are being made every year now than at any point in history. If you want to tell a story, you can tell any story out there. Look at TV, streaming, different platforms, Amazon, Hulu, Netflix. I mean, they make movies now. They make programming as well as, and then your HBOs and all your other stuff.
And then you can follow when you go with some of these services, you can make a movie that's not like you don't have to follow the regular movie formats anymore.
Right. There's lots of things you can do. That's what I'm saying. I don't think big blockbuster comic book movies hinder great storytelling. Right. You know what I mean? In other genres or in other areas, or even because what did he say? Because there's other like sci-fi stories to be told. So should we just stop making Disney movies? Star Wars movies. And Marvel movies, pretty much should Disney just stop making movies at this point? You know what I mean? It's not
Isn't it kind of funny that we've like rolled back around on itself? Because when George Lucas was making Star Wars, he was just the whole time complaining about Titanic just crushing him at the box office. He's like, we're never gonna beat Titanic. We're gonna get our butts kicked. This is horrible. Whine. And now it's
that director complaining about those movies.
Star Wars, like
well, Marvel movies, but
you know what I mean. Like, it just gets.
He should worry less about what people are watching and worry about getting his 4 Avatar sequels done that he's been working on for 12 years because he's trying to get underwater footage shooting done right, or God knows at this point. I don't know. Maybe
what is he complaining about? Disney's paying him for Avatar Land over in Disney
Universal.
World. No,
Disney doesn't have an Avatar Land in Disney.
Yeah, Disney World has Avatar Land.
I'm pretty sure. Are you sure that's not Universal?
Yeah, positive. We were looking for honeymoon stuff at Disney World, and they have an Avatar thing where you can go eat.
Let us know in the chat or the comments if Avatar World's in Disneyland or Disney World, or if it's in Universal.
No, because they set up the deal when the Harry Potter thing got set up with Universal to compete against it.
Aren't they? Whatever. Oh no,
because Avatar's not owned by
Avatar.
It's Fox. It was way
sure
before.
Fox?
Yes, 20th Century Fox.
Whatever. Okay, this debate is.
I looked it up.
We're going sideways here. We're really venturing into waters uncharted. This is a giant porg sitting next to me, by the way. Hello. Target exclusive, 10 inches.
Oh.
Brian was quite impressed with the size of the porg, which I am as well.
Is there a 6-inch one? Can we put the tiny one?
Grab the little one. He's right there.
Right, but he's not the 6-inch.
No, he's not 6-inch. He's your typical he's a baby porg.
But it would be cool to have 3 sizes: a 6-inch, this one, and that one. You know.
I want a whole. What do they call a grouping of porgs? You know,
birds,
like geese are a gaggle.
Is it a murder,
I mean?
Like crows?
We're gonna go with a murder of porgs.
Murder of porgs.
I think we should do that. I think we should definitely do that. There was a Star Wars trailer that came out, Solo, a Star Wars story trailer. Let me, correct myself. That came out since the last time we've done an episode, because it's been, I don't know, 6 months or whatever. That was pretty decent. You didn't see it, obviously.
Well, because we talked about the other one. It was the second one, right?
That was after this one. This was the first full trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first full trailer. It actually has Lando speaking in it and stuff like that, and them at the game. I can't remember the name of the game, but where
does
Han
he crack
wins.
open a Colt 45?
He does not. Well, he's not in the scene I saw. But in the game where he wins the Falcon from Lando. So I don't know. A lot of speculation about that movie too, but that comes out May 25th. Memorial Day weekend.
Holy cats, yeah.
So
they got a lot rolling out here.
Well, it's kind of good that Avengers pushed theirs up 1 week. Instead of coming out next week, it's coming out this week. Then you got 2 weeks to kind of digest, and that's going to dominate for 2 weeks.
Right.
Then Deadpool's going to come out. Deadpool's going to take some of that money. Then that's going to have a 2-week run.
I wonder if they did it because they're no longer competing with Fox.
Well, okay, let's go back to the Deadpool trailer. He mentioned Thanos.
Yep.
He did also mention the DC Universe.
Right, so you can't claim.
But he just said DC Universe. He mentioned Thanos by name. You know what I mean?
Right, but
he didn't say MCU. DC Universe, I don't think, is a trademark name.
But they also had a picture of him in the Green Lantern suit in the first one.
They had a picture of someone. It wasn't actual the Green Lantern suit.
Green Lantern suit.
It was, but it was close enough. It was a close enough variant where I don't think they could get sued for it. I don't think they have the rights for it. But that's what I'm wondering because with that deal going down, they'd have to have. And I was talking about this. I can't remember where I was talking about this, but they have 2 plans. They have the full plan.
We've talked about
and
this.
And then they have
once.
the side plan if it falls apart, which it's not going to. It's going to be full steam ahead. It might be James Cameron might not have to worry about anything because everyone's dream come true might be the thing that kills superhero movies. How messed up would that be? You know what I mean? The dream everybody wants, X-Men and the Avengers fighting each other, Wolverine fighting Hulk in a movie, and that's the thing that kills comic book movies. Yeah, I really hope not. I can't.
Yeah.
Even that I spoke that into the universe, I feel bad about that now. I do. I do. And it's live on the internet, so it'll be there forever.
It's a possibility, though.
It is. It really is a possibility because now everything will be controlled by the mouse. You know, will we get another Deadpool? Chances we get a Deadpool 3. I'll give you.
I'm gonna say high.
40. Okay, I was gonna say 40% over under. You're going over 40%.
Over 40%.
That we get a third Deadpool.
The mouse.
Okay,
does
hold on.
Not
a third rated R Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds rated R Deadpool.
Okay, that I'll say.
Over under 40%.
Can I say straight 40%? That's where I'd
push.
Put it.
Sure.
I'd say straight 40%.
Way to have a set. No, I know that's why I chose 40% because it's a tough one to pick over or under.
No, I think it's less than 50, but
right.
Not
and that's what I said.
But not
that's why I picked 40 as the over under.
But I don't
number.
think it's a 20% or I think 40%. I think it's a 50, almost a 50-50
right.
shot.
Hedge your bets. I say under. If the deal goes through, and they even said much in one of the trailers. They actually mentioned you do too and Get Out or something like that. It actually in the thing. Right. So. No, that was it.
Mouse doesn't give up money, dude.
And the mouse doesn't give an F either. The mouse and Vincent Kennedy have a lot in common.
He'll make straight to DVD movies.
F your feelings. We'll do what we want.
Right.
Realistically, they just don't care. They just don't care. Both companies just print money. Well, the mouse way more than WWE.
What are you talking about? The mouse just bought WWE for.
They're going to.
what was it like? What did you say? What was it?
$5 billion.
$5 billion.
$5 billion. Oh, R.I.P. Mini-Me. Who's the actor that plays Mini-Me?
I know who you're talking about.
Vern
but I don't know
Troyer.
his name.
Vern Troyer. Little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 49. Unfortunately, he passed this week. So,
what was, I forget his name, but the guy from the Marine guy from Full
oh
Metal
yeah.
something Lee.
Emery Lee, I think, something like that. Dude from Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, there's been that DJ dude that passed over the week. Turned into Basement Boy death scene, but yeah, it was weird week in deaths. Yeah, so let's end on a happy note.
Yeah, buddy.
Bunch of people dying. Just kidding. Like, share, subscribe. I really have nothing else. I wasn't joking, people.
What about Dragon Ball Super, dude?
Oh.
We just watched a ton of Dragon Ball Super, and he's gonna end the episode already.
Well, we've already gone 20 minutes, so okay, fine. We can talk a little Dragon Ball Super, and I did tease new show announcements at the end of the video.
We don't need to go long on Dragon Ball Super.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
Go ahead on Dragon Ball Super. Take it away, Brian.
Confusing, dude. Timeline stuff. Get out of here. Time travel. Get out of here. We even had to look up because
riveting breakdown of Dragon Ball Super.
Well, I'm just
that's what if you've been watching the English dub version, it's the Goku Black saga or the Future Trunks saga. I don't know exactly what they call it, but it's one of those two sagas. It is very confusing because what's his dude's name? Lake Havasu? Zamasu and Goku Black, and watch it. If you're not watching Dragon Ball Super, you should. The fight between Goku Black, Zamasu, Vegeta, Future Trunks, and Goku is amazing. There has been the last few episodes have been some filler. We're in full filler mode in this saga.
We got a mystery to solve.
It's detective. It's Detective Goku and his super friends hour. So we watched like 4 episodes tonight. So we're actually caught up for the first time in 2 months.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah,
almost 2 months.
We're so behind.
Oh yeah. How's that Jessica Jones season 2? Been liking that?
So good.
Oh man, I can't believe that happened, and then those other things happened. And then the way it ended and started. I've never watched an episode. I've seen this first season. I digress. New shows. What we got coming for you this year? How about a show called Does It Hold Up? We're going to watch old stuff. We're going to watch old anything. We'll take recommendations on what we should watch. We'll take things you guys want to see. We've been thinking about classic cartoons. I want to do Mask. Especially since, do you know what Mask is, by the way?
Are you talking about the movie?
No, the cartoon Mask, with the machines and the guys. Oh, buddy. Okay.
I might not.
So real quick before we get out of here, F. Gary Gray, the director of Straight Outta Compton and one of those Fast and Furious movies and some other things, Friday. He is going to direct a Mask movie for Hasbro or All Spark Entertainment and Paramount. It's in the same universe as like G.I. Joe, Transformers, something like that. It was an 80s cartoon. It was about Venom, which they're like the bad guys, versus Mask. It's Mask. I can't remember what else it stands for. But that got announced. He's actually going to be the director of a Mask movie. Like, I love Mask. It's the one, they don't have it on DVD or Blu-ray that I know of. Although if they do, drop me a line in the comments or a link in the comments or something where I can find it, because I will buy it.
I don't think you can link on YouTube comments.
I don't care. Just drop me a line on where I can find it and I will get it. But yeah, so we're going to do a show called Does It Hold Up? Stuff like that, maybe original Transformers, 80s movies, maybe 90s stuff. We'll do anything. Colt 45 commercials with Billy D. Williams in them. Like, we don't care. So let us know what you guys want to see down below. We got some Gamer Corner stuff coming up. If watching Brian and his brother Cameron play a live game of the Dragon Ball Super card game intrigues you, then I have great news for you. We're going to do that. We're going to do a live stream.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm assuming it's going to be very long.
I mean, we'll probably do it like Twitch or anything else where
it'll be a while. Bored. And it'll be on YouTube here, and we'll let you know when it's coming up. And I will pop in and out with things, but it'll pretty much just be them two playing, with them two at the mics and me probably sitting over there playing Battlefront or Fortnite or something. So we got that coming for you, and then a couple things we're gonna keep a little bit closer to the vest, but those other ones should be coming soon. I want to get more faked out trailers to you guys here soon. We got stuff in the work. I know the videos have been coming out slow lately. But we're gonna pick up the speed now that summer's here and we're not digging out of feet of snow anymore. So now that it's actually above the freezing point in Minnesota.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. So on that note, like, share, subscribe. Nothing else, right? You're not gonna cut me off again?
Nope.
Okay, you know what to do. You know where to do it. Deuces. Say goodbye, Brian.
Bye, Brian.